Going out riding, Wayne's World. We'll see how long it takes me to get to the trail. Well, it takes 30 seconds. Let's get on these bikes and ride. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've got trail. I got trail right here at home. 30 seconds. I'm on trail. Right here off the front porch. At the trailer park. In the mountains. It's a good thing about living in the mountains. If you live in the right spots. You got places to ride. These woods I'm going to take you in. I've been riding for 30 years. So, hitting the Wayne's World trails. Little bonus with the laurel thicket. The laurel thicket. Uh-oh, bamboos. Uh-oh. Not warmed up good yet. A bamboo fell down that I cut. I have to confess, I've usually got a recluse clutch on this, and probably had 400 hours on it. Finally wore out. Was okay in first, second, third gear, but when you went into fourth, fifth, higher RPMs, it was winding. Still pulling a little, but it was slipping. So now I'm on the good trail. I've been used to the recluse, not having to pull the clutch in, not worrying about clutching, so makes it a lot easier. Now this is steep, a lot steeper than it, of course, the camera shows, and this is what we call a mountain laurel thicket, all the way up this ridge line. I cut all this out back in the winter, 2 winters ago. Too hot in the summer to be doing this. Got a section out up here that I made it a little bit easier. I got some gals that like to come and ride this. And I don't like them to struggle, and especially I don't have to, but that was it back there. Now that's steep, that turn. The thing about it is, if they don't make it, then I end up going back to help them. And you're just that close into the beginning of the trail, and you've got to go back and help somebody, and you're getting out of breath. Too old to be doing that. Be 64 in a couple of days. Amazing you put this, when I cut this trail out, just off camber the whole way, start riding it, put a little time on these off camber stuff, next thing you know you got a little foot tread that your wheels will just set on. Here's a good steep downhill, and I've made some changes on this because it was tricky to get out of. I made this straight shot down through, see where the leaves have not been blown off of it. So now I can go straight up that, a couple of other places, but usually it's go up through there and take that left and then a right. And if you didn't hit it just right, you didn't make it. Right now I'm just trying to avoid all this mud. Just make some more cleanup. So that's going to be fun going back up that hill. Haven't been out here a couple of days. We've had some rain, some wind. So when you first time back out on the trail, I like to take it easy. Come around the corner and you'll have a tree in your face. This thing sure responds to throttle a lot quicker with just standard clutch in it. This is a WR250F. It's all I need in the woods. If I had a 450, I would get hurt. Almost get hurt on this thing. I've got a YZ pipe for this, which the YZ and the WR is interchangeable. And when I put the YZ pipe on this, it's like I promise you, it's like 5 extra horsepower. And I'm not used to it. So when I do that, it's like it's getting away from me. Gets up and goes now with a good clutch. Now the Recluse is good and when it's working right. It's no different from this here, but it had 400 hours on it. The wetness right here. Little climb. Almost messed up a little bit back there. Yeah, this is a property that I've had access to for 40 years and just never did ride it. It's just going to be work to cut stuff out. I guess I was just lazy when I was a kid back in, well, I wasn't a kid, the early 80s. Had some KDX 175s, 200s. I could have had all this cleaned out back then. Of course, they were logging this about that time. So well, it would have been easy to put in. It wouldn't have been this fun because that, like that tree right there, that tree wouldn't have been in the trail. That tree would have been in the trail. It'd just been an open logging road and nothing to miss. This would be an open logging trail, logging road. I got the parts coming that I need to fix my Recluse. I can ride without the Recluse, but man, that Recluse is nice.